The Institute of Biotechnology Applied to Agriculture, Bioagro, with 30 years of history, is a multidisciplinary and multi-user environment. A successful story generating technological innovation for agribusiness, for the Brazilian industry, for environmental sustainability, as well as for public health. A pioneering story in biotechnology applied to agriculture and cattle raising within a university that innovated by implementing multi-user facilities that allow the optimization of resources for the good of science and innovation. The result was the development of technologies that impacted the Brazilian economy. In celebrating these 3 decades, Bioagro is proud of the past while looking at all which it can still do for science and innovation in Brazil and around the world. Bioagro was born in 1988 as the Center for Biotechnology Applied to Agriculture and Livestock. At that time, some researchers accepted the challenge to insert, definitely, the Federal University of Viçosa in the world of biotechnology, especially in agricultural sciences. Together, professors, researchers, and technicians have been building the best feature Bioagro has, the credibility for the excellence of its work. In 1992, the new building was inaugurated, built to create suitable environment for researchers to physically associate, to network, and develop research that would generate new knowledge, products, and processes.
Temos certeza que uma nova etapa está se consagrando a partir deste dia para a nossa universidade, para o nosso estado de Minas e para a pesquisa científica em nosso país.
Only in 1998, the place was renamed Institute of Biotechnology Applied to Farming. Throughout these 30 years, Bioagro has made great contributions to Brazilian society. A good example was the Soy Quality Improvement Program for agribusiness. Still in the 1990s, Bioagro researchers identified a gene family responsible for the unpleasant taste of soybeans. The next step was to develop varieties with reduced expression of these genes, thus contributing to the manufacturing of various nutritious foods made from unflavored soybeans. Other researches allowed the development of soy varieties with high protein content, low levels of anti-nutritional factors, and capable of producing more stable and interesting oils for the food industry. The planting of these varieties, developed by Bioagro, made it possible to increase the consumption of soy protein and increase the production for animal feed in Brazil and Argentina. Another line of research has obtained soybean cultivars with tolerance to water and aluminum stress, factors that are limiting for the increase of productivity in the Brazilian Cerrado. Another Bioagro team has identified a gene in the guandu bean, which added to soy, produces varieties resistant to Asian rust, one of the main diseases of this crop worldwide. These are just a few examples of how the research developed with biotechnology applied to genetic improvement at the Federal University of Viçosa is part of the success of soy as an important product for the Brazilian economy. Bioagro researchers have also made great contributions to diagnosis and control strategies for diseases in the culture of eucalyptus in planted forests. Biotechnology is also present in the good results of biological control of agricultural pests. The innovations developed reduce the environmental damage caused by the abuse of agrochemicals. One of these researches originated a reference company in bionematicide in the country. New technologies and cultivars developed at Bioagro have already yielded patents and licensing in partnership with private companies, positively impacting the exporting agricultural sector and agribusiness chains. A good example are the innovations for the production of animal vaccines that use innovative recombinant RNA technologies. Currently, Bioagro has 27 laboratories distributed in the main building and around 500 human resources, including researchers, students, employees, and visitors. The structure also includes greenhouses and experimentation areas. An annex building is also home to the National Institute of Science, Technology, and Innovation in Plant-Pest Interaction. In these 30 years, the Bioagro's teams have been involved in teaching and researching in areas such as plant physiology, microbiology, plant pathology, applied biochemistry, food technology, veterinary science, and animal husbandry. And the future points to new areas of knowledge. At the Federal University of Viçosa, science always follows the demands of society. In 2020, when the pandemic of the new coronavirus scared Brazil and the world, Bioagro researchers showed flexibility, competence, and solidarity in that difficult moment. That is how some researchers made themselves available to the state of Minas Gerais, adapting their laboratories to perform thousands of COVID-19 tests, which helped more than 250 municipalities in Minas Gerais to face the pandemic, saving lives and preserving the health of the population. The experience has shown that Bioagro is ready to promote a great potential of biotechnology research applied to public health. And it is in this way, by training high-level researchers for Brazil and the world, by valuing the culture of working in international networks, by optimizing resources, and by valuing partnerships with governments and the private sector, that Bioagro proudly presents itself in everything it produces. The results are in the Brazilian economy, in the care for the environment, in health, and in the stories of all those who have passed through Bioagro. There are more and more researchers trained for international science who take the tradition of competence, daring, responsibility, and searching for innovation wherever they go. It is a lot of tradition and stories to tell. In each of these laboratories, the Federal University of Viçosa is building the future for science, technology, and innovation in Brazil.